Dear students, very good afternoon. Today we are going to discuss about introduction to embedded system. In that we are going to discuss about CISC architecture. So let's discuss one by one. What is CISC architecture? Complex instruction set computer. This is a microprocessor instruction set architecture in which each instruction can execute several low-level operations such as load from memory, an arithmetic, and a memory store, all in a single instruction. Hardware is always faster than software, therefore, one should make a powerful instruction set which provides programmers with assembly instruction to do a lot with the short programs. So, the primary goal of CISC is to complete a task in a few lines of assembly instruction as possible. Memory in those days was expensive, bigger program, more storage, more money. Number of instructions are reduced by having multiple operation with a single instruction. Multiple operations leads to many different kinds of instruction that access memory, in turn making instruction length variable and the fetch decode execute time unpredictable, making it more complex. Use microcode. Used a simplified microcode instruction set to control data path logic. This type of implementation is known as microprogrammed implementation. Build rich instruction set. Consequence of using a microprogrammed design is that designer could build more functionality into each instruction. Build high level instruction set. The logic next step was to build instruction set which map directly from high level language. Next one is the characteristics of the CISC design. Register to register, register to memory, and memory to register commands use multiple addressing mode. And another one characteristics is variable length instruction where the length often varies according to the addressing mode. Instruction which require multiple clock cycle to execute. In this diagram, we can tell the difference between CISC and RISC. For this particular task, a CISC processor would come prepared with a specific instruction. It is called a multiplication of A and B. Okay, when executed this instruction, RISC approach is used. A RISC processor only use a simple instruction that can be executed with one clock cycle. What is the main difference between CISC and RISC? The primary goal is to complete a task in a few lines of assembly as possible. The primary goal is to speed up individual instruction. RISC means we have to speed up individual instruction. Emphasis on hardware, emphasis on software includes multi-clock complex instruction. It register to register load and store instruction is used. Memory to memory load and store instruction is used in a CISC processor. Difficult to apply pipelining in CISC, easy to apply pipelining in RISC. Small code sizes, high cycle per second, low cycle per second, large code size. Here we can discuss the performance equation, time divided by program, time divided by cycle, cycle per instruction. The CISC approach attempts to minimize the number of instruction per program, sacrificing the number of cycle per instruction. So risk does the opposite, reduce the cycle per instruction at the cost of number of instruction per program. Okay, so I hope you understand the difference between CISC and the RISC architecture. So which one is the better? RISC is cheaper and faster. and hardware is simple, risk put a greater burden on a software. Okay, so you have to concentrate on this. CISC architecture, there is a no big difference. Okay, so furthermore, today's CISC chips use many techniques formerly associated with the risk are growing each other. Okay, simply we can tell CISC and RISC are growing each other. Recent development and future scope of the CISC and CISC is EPIC. EPIC means explicitly parallel instruction computing. EPIC can do many instruction execution in parallel one to one another. EPIC is created by Intel and it's an way combination of both CISC and RISC. Intel is working on it under code name called Merced. Okay, so guys, now it's the time for assessment. What does mean by CISC? Complex instruction set computing. It has many instruction and also it does not operate with the one clock cycle. Okay, so what is the main difference between CISC and RISC means RISC works on hardware, CISC works on the software. Okay, so it has only one clock cycle in RISC CISC has many clock cycles. So thank you students. Have a great day. Thank you all.